When I was younger, I thought I ran fastest barefoot, but the soles of my feet got all blistered and beat up. It's funny to think about now.
On the ill-fated continent of Ardra appeared their strongest, most horrible foe, who spurred not, but repeated destruction and slaughter. The Ashen King. His true identity was that of the first prince of Leonis, rumored to have been slain for betraying his homeland.
Yet another great war that shall divide Ardra in two begins. I devoted myself wholeheartedly in my dealings with the great houses, and yet... Am I at fault here? Was I wrong in my ways? What was it that I lacked? Once this war starts, there will not be a king left who will lend an ear to my words. They will be too busy fighting. And what for? Simply to win? To survive? To kill their enemies? Do I even have a purpose to serve anymore? Why, if it isn't Prince Mont of Leonis?
I am no longer any Prince of Leonis, I'm afraid.
What do you mean?
I abandoned my homeland, and hurried to join you here, my lord.
And why would you do that?
Surely you can guess. Not good ever comes from war. Lord Mont was deeply impressed by those very words of yours.
Oh.
Lord Mont tried his best to persuade his father of that, but King Alda would have nothing of it. It seems that King Alda believes you and the Winged One are conspiring to rule over all of Ardra.
I am not fond of conflict. But whenever I express that to my father, he invariably dubs me a coward. Father does not understand me. But if the need arose, I would gladly give my life for the sake of my homeland. I do not lack for resolve. It's just... this war is not a battle to protect our people. It is nothing more than bloodshed to sate the cravings of men. I cannot ask the members of my division to throw away their lives for such a cause. This is why I have come to you, Lord Sottile.
My dear Lord Mont.
Sorry, but I'm not sure we have time to be chatting. I heard report of Wizette's forces heading for this church. We should hurry and move on while we still can.
I cannot run away and leave the villagers here to fend for themselves.
We tarried too long.
We should probably assume reinforcements will keep on coming as well.
I fear so. We need to break through this vanguard and escape the church. Then we can try to make our way out of the village. Please do not stray from our side, Lord Sottile.
Understood.
Glaciella.
It appears I misjudged you, Mont. I did not care that you hated battle, but to abandon your homeland and run away to join the church. So you are not even going to attempt to justify your actions. Hand over Sottile or else!
Lord Mont!
I shall not back down, Lilith. Not ever.
I shall hold you to those words, brother.
Stern, I can handle this in your stead.
You needn't worry for me, Glaciella. My brother and I have known this day would come. Isn't that right, Mont?
It's how it has to be.
Lord Mont, you are brothers. This isn't right.
Step aside, Lilith.
But Lord Mont... As you command. I guess this means we really are no longer citizens of Leonis.
Stern.
There is naught to worry about. I know my brother's skills with the sword better than anyone. I assure you, there is no conceit in my words. In truth, I all but tremble at the prospect of finally fighting my brother for real. Let us do this! Now to settle things, once and for all!
I shall not be beaten!
Well fought, brother. If only we could have fought side by side against the great houses instead. Subtly! That leaves just you!
It would seem this is as far as it goes.
Mont.
These accursed lands of Ardra. It is...
I wish you luck. Not as a warrior of the crystals, but as your friend. Now, I must take my leave as well. My own mission calls.
Farewell, my friend. May we meet again.
So, stop laughing, Ashen King!
What?
Stop laughing! While wearing the face of my friend! You have no right!
But that was only the beginning of the true hardship we were to endure. In our search for a connection to the core crystals, we wandered to and from a countless number of Ardras, and every corner of any world where Ardra exists. But it was not all bad. I gained a new subject, one who identified with my ambitions and swore allegiance.
And that was quite gracious of your worship.
And at the end of our long, long time adrift, I finally seized an opportunity to take the power of the core crystals for my own. Indeed.
We do. Thank you for speaking with me. Now I can fight you without anything holding me back.
What you did to someone so dear to Perrine, I'll never forgive you. You broke the heart of the person I hold most dear in the entire universe!
I knew this would happen, and as such, I have kept a close eye on you, Dario. I knew it would be you who attempts the unexpected.
She foresaw this?
You must keep going, Lord Dario. I will handle this.
It is futile! Do you truly think I have not considered all actions you might take? But do not despair. You shall have one another's company in the great beyond!
Forgive me, Lord Dario. I have failed you.
Dario! Shadowlings!
I expected no less from my strategist. Well accomplished. Get back! Dario yet lives!
This power permeating the air. You mean to unleash your magic?
There's something I've always wondered about, since coming to understand the fate that awaits this frail body. This tempest of raging magic within me. What would happen if I were to give in to it? To let it be its own master? I shall allow you to experience it firsthand, Ashen Strategist!
The first trap is a necessary sacrifice for a bigger gain. Thankfully, you lot are the type of lackwits who lower their guard the moment they make it through the first in mostly one piece. Warrior of the Light Crystal, you are a problem. That power you displayed in his worship's presence, I shall be taking it before you begin to pose a true threat.
That's Calidra's crystal!
She intends to steal Lucio's power?
Indeed, Dario snatched the crystal we needed, but this shall more than make up for it. Consider it a privilege. Your magic shall unlock the door to the chamber we seek.
You were after my magic from the start?
Lucio!
Stay back, Lady Doom! Or the same will befall you!
The door to the chamber? This rumbling couldn't be. That door?
So you have noticed. Yes, it is a way to the chamber, established in an extremely limited number of worlds. An emergency passageway, I suppose you could call it. Almost all have been weathered by the passage of time infinite, collapsing after having served their purpose. But this one has survived thanks to the people here who maintained it with laborious love. It would seem that they have forgotten why it is called the Temple of Radiance, mind you.
No! She's opened a path to the chamber!
Well done, Odoa. You have fulfilled your promise in spectacular fashion.
Ashen King!
You're finally... I have been expecting your worship's arrival. We had to indulge in a degree of detours, but the chamber of the core crystals now lies just ahead. Please proceed, your worship. I shall see to the rest.
Very well. It seems my magic only increases as I approach the chamber. I shall leave these with you. Use them as you wish.
Subtly!
You're alive, aren't you? After you set out for Wazette, I dedicated myself to helping the believers at the church. But I was so worried about you that I could not concentrate on my work. And then I had a premonition, and I saw you. In that glimpse of the future, your face. It was dyed crimson with the blood of others, and you were smiling. I could not fathom what in the heavens had happened. So I came—
In the end, it seems I did not have to use words to convince these people at all.
Subtly.
The answer was force. Why, even men like this can be made to listen with the application of a little force.
Do you truly mean the words you speak? Answer me, sottily.
What would you have had me do? If I had merely been insulted, I would have endured it. But this was no mere insult. He meant to end my life! The pain I felt, and the fear! Can you even begin to imagine what it was like?
Oh.
I approached Kuri in good faith. But he was not but a wretch. I did exactly what he had asked of me. I kowtowed at his feet without speaking falsehoods. And yet, despite that, Kuri had no intention of lending his ear to my petition from the outset. You expressly chose me to do your bidding. Yet what use am I? Do you even need one such as I to begin with? Is there really any necessity to seek audience with men like Kuri? To be obsequious to them with fake smiles and fawning pleasantries? Is this what you chose me for? Is this the role of your divine messenger?
King Kuri, where do you mean to go? The enemy is already within the castle. It may be prudent for us to ambush them here instead of acting haphazardly.
One does not wait for victory. They must claim it for themselves. You know this to be my way.
My apologies.
I care not of the enemy's numbers. The battle will end the moment I sink an arrow into Mont's heart.
I will not allow that.
What?
How unlike you to leave your back unguarded. Oh, how I have waited for this moment. I betrayed my friends, slayed my comrades, and even then, all for this moment, this one singular moment!
You betrayed me, just like the others.
Betrayed you? Do not make me laugh, you vile old man! It is the country of Wizet to which I swore my loyalty and pledged my life. Yet, not once did I ever recognize you as my king. Not ever!
You were in league with Glaciella.
The answer to that is no.
Then you plan to become the king of this country?
Why are you only capable of such thoughts? The presence of royalty is what threw this country into turmoil and corrupted it. Which is why I... What is so funny?
Your naivete.
What?
I said, your naivete. Towards everything, for that matter. You should have put me out of my misery.
Do you still fail to realize that it was not my intention to wound you mortally? Put you out of your misery? That I shall never do. I will see justice done in kind for all of those who suffered and lost their lives under your tyranny.
Fool. I am not like you. I do not waste time on empty words. I merely kill.
Sergius.
A befitting end for a fool who chose not to land a killing blow.
You cannot win this battle. Please, I ask that you surrender.
Surrender? You are just as naive as he is.
What did you say?
I will not relinquish the throne of Wizet. Not to the likes of you, nor Glaciella!
It is over.
No. No. It is not. Nobody will have it. The throne is mine.
Why do you cling to it with such fervor? That mask!
I feel it. The power surging through me!
Could it be magical?
Kia!
King Mont!
Are you unharmed?
What incredible power for a single blow!
That was shy of half my power! But the next arrow, that will lack for nothing!
Uni, Severo, flee while you can.
But... We could not possibly leave you behind.
Just go!
You will not escape me! All three of you die here! Damn you!
I am naive, you say? It seems to me you are just as guilty.
Sergius!
King Mont, I beg of you, do what is right for Wozette.
Sergius!
Commander!
Sergius.
I will consume you, and that ring shall be mine!
I will not abide it! Glaciella, you made it back safely.
For the most part.
Glaciella, you will not succeed me. The throne of Wozette is above lowly commoners like you.
I have no interest in your throne.
You want?
Yet it does not mean I intend to abandon Wozette, my homeland. I believe the people can be led and protected without standing above them.
You think you can do such a thing?
It is not a matter of whether I can or cannot. I will do it.
Then, let us end this. Slay me, and open the gates to a new age!